So this is the aftermath of a robbery gone sort of bad, gone good. The cops were here, and while the evidence tech was here, ended up finding out that officers were in pursuit, and they caught the guys that did it. That's the power supply for an Apple 20-inch monitor with the fingerprint dust. My front door now has a big board over it, and they kicked in the bottom so they could reach up to get to this single key deadbolt with the thumb turn, because the city said we have to have that so people can get out. I've sort of stuck the panel back in, but the door is, you can see here where they kicked and split the door by the lock, but this metal strip along the edge stopped it from giving, because the door is old. This was the only original door left in the building. So it's going to be hard to replace this door because it's a kind of a funky size, but hopefully we'll be able to get that done in a few days. The feeling you have after this, I don't quite know how to explain what it's like when you wake up, for the alarm calling, and you run across the street with your flashlight, and you find the door wide open, and there's still keys from one of the keyboards out here on the deck. Sort of like little, I don't know if you're going to be able to see these, little pieces of evidence tracking out through. So I stopped recording because a friend who works late night saw the Facebook post and called to see if I was alright and if I needed anything. And now, as I was getting off the phone with him, Channel 7 showed up, and they're getting exterior shots as we speak out back behind me. And they're going to put it on. I guess they read my blog too. I wrote pretty much how I felt, and I guess I've been up since 2:45 now, and it's 5:30 in the morning. But looking at all this, it's just sad. This is something I wouldn't wish on anybody. Breaking into the house, I think it was one thing. That was my personal space. But I really hate it when people steal your tools. When they, come in and take things that you use to make your living. It's sort of the ultimate insult. It's the ultimate crime, because it makes it hard for you to continue to do what you do to make a living. And I gotta say, I've got some really good friends. To get a call at 5:30 in the morning and have someone offer, to help me get a door, and to offer me, if I need cash for the deductible. But I would hope that whoever did this, that they caught, I hope that we can collect the $1,000 deductible from them and make them pay it, because it shouldn't be my expense. We know who did this. And it'd be nice if they had to come back here and do the work, clean things up, and maybe even, the sad thing is I'd probably take them in here and teach them how to do what I do. I've actually had an ex-con working here, and I really hope that he isn't one of the 4 that was caught. But if he had been one of the ones, he would have known what to take. Would have done a little better job. Although the computer he worked on was one of the ones that got stolen. Anyways, I'm sure we'll know more as time goes on. And Channel 7's going to be heading in here, and who knows what else. All right. Now you want to wire me up?
Yeah. And of course, you're gonna be. Well, my hands are gonna be cold.
I don't care.
You know what? Turn it on. It works.
Yeah, I've had that problem myself. And they only give you Asdens. Don't they give you better stuff than that?
We actually have brand new stuff, but I just haven't got mine yet.
The blinding light of the TV news.
All right, here we go. Let's start.
Aren't you glad I threw on a white shirt for your white balance?
Yeah, that worked out really nice. All right, let's start with your name and spelling.
David Ezrati. E-S-R-A-T-I.
Okay, Dave. Well, your place got burglarized tonight. As a business owner, aggravating?
I think that, my house got broken into last year, and that bothered me quite a bit. And they did it in broad daylight. They took PlayStation and stuff. But this bothers me a little more because they took my tools. This is how I make my living. And, they disrupted the way our office works. And now I've been up all night, and I've got to get things ready for people to come in here and work in the morning.
The alarm system worked?
I can't say enough for glass break detectors because they actually kicked in the door, and the glass break for the front of the office went off, and it was the one that went off the last time when the windows got broken in. And alarm company called, and I live across the street, so I was over here in no time, and the door was wide open, and saw what I saw.
So police got 2 out of the 3 tonight.
2 out of 4.
2 out of 4.
2 out of 4 is what they're saying. Okay. And they caught them. They also broke into the T-Mobile on Brown Street, the Cricket on Wayne, and the officer who was first out here was going back to file his paperwork and came down Wayne and saw them take off and head up Riverside and followed in pursuit.
So, pretty good job by the police department?
Dayton Police Department did an amazing job, and they've got 200 plus cell phones, a big screen TV, and all my computers and monitors back. So,
pretty good ending to it all.
Yeah, I'd like to get the deductible back from the criminals that did this, but that's not going to happen.
Okay. All right, dynamite. See, that was easy.
I've done this before.
Yeah, a few times.
Yeah, but here, I'll let you.
I can see it.
Yeah.
All right, can I get a shot at the door, do you mind?
Sure. Have at it. And who are you for the record?
My name is John.
John?
Yep.
Speak to the camera and spell your last name.
Currier. C-U-R-R-I-E-R.
There you go. That's my quick patch job.
Hey, if it works, right?